Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make this quick and easy crispy baked potato wedges. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a single recipe from me. All the measurements will be available for you in the description box below. So I'm going to be using some soft cooking potatoes, and I've chosen to use those that are longer in their length just because they help with the shaping of the wedges. So I'm going to show you guys the technique of how you get the perfect wedges. So you'll start off by slicing your potatoes in half. So one potato will yield 6 different wedges, and then next we're going to be cutting the potatoes into 3. So you want to try and make sure that when you're cutting your potatoes, you are sort of moving it inwards towards a focal or a center point, and that is how you will get the perfect wedge every single time. So this is what one potato wedge looks like. I will show you in the next clip what I mean by cutting it into a center point. So you can see that is a front view of the potatoes, and you can see that I am cutting towards a center point on both sides, and it will almost always yield a perfect potato wedge each and every single time. So I'm going to continue cutting my potatoes until I've completely finished them. Yes, I've kept the skin on, and I forgot to say in the beginning, I did wash my potatoes before I started cutting them. Okay, so next I'm just going to be adding the wedges into a bowl where we're going to go ahead and start seasoning and prepping it for the oven. So the first and foremost, I'm going to start with some salt, and you can add as little or as much salt as you prefer, but try not to overdo it with the salt. You can always salt your wedges after you've cooked them. And then I'm just going to evenly distribute the salt seasoning on all the potatoes. Next, I'm going to be adding some oil. I use avocado oil. You can use vegetable oil, canola oil, olive oil, whichever oil you have on hand. I'm just going to do a light sprinkle of that on the potatoes. And then next, I'm going to be adding some herbs. So if you want to keep your potatoes plain, you can start baking them at that point before I started adding the herbs. Otherwise, you can then go ahead and add some rosemary, which is really good and tasty for potato wedges. And then next I'm going to add some paprika, and then the paprika is just to give it a vibrant color. It's not for anything else. It doesn't even taste it doesn't even have a particular taste to it. And then next I'm going to be adding some parsley. So if you don't have these two herbs that I've got on hand, you can add Italian herbs. You can also add mixed herbs if you've got those on hand, or any herbs that you like, as a matter of fact. And then I'm just going to mix this up just to make sure that all the spices and the seasonings that I've added get evenly distributed onto my potato wedges. Okay, so once I've completed that, I'm going to take my baking dish, and I'm going to be laying my potato wedges with the skin side down, and try and do this as neat as possible. Remember, we eat with our eyes first, so don't just throw them into your baking dish. Try and organize them as much as you can, and then we're going to go ahead and bake these for 30 to 45 minutes at 180 degrees, and at the last minute we will then just put on the grill function just to crisp out the top of our potato wedges. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you will try this recipe and you will enjoy it as much as I did. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a single recipe from me. Also follow me on my Instagram page. It's at Cooking with Mufarisi, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.